Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Hello everyone, welcome back to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so you will be notified for more upcoming videos.
Recap for us so we know what is going on. So the picture you can see on the screen on the left side, on my right side, I don't know, it should be your right side too. That is the picture of a new couple on social media. The lady sells abs, and for that she's popular the way she does her abs. Auntie Queen, they will do. Let me just be talking because of time. They will. So she's popular for abs. In fact, at a point, BBC interviewed her, so that should let you know she's not a small fry. So I'm introducing Sisi Alagbo. That is the lady at the top on my right side. Now, the lady in green is an influencer on social media with about 600,000 followers, who is doing very well too, who just got married, I think about 2 years ago or so. Sisi Alagbo just got married few weeks ago, and since she got married, we no rest for social media. Why we no rest? When Sisi Alagbo got married, she put it on social media, and lo and behold, it became something that people got to know that she's actually married to a man who has a wife already, which shouldn't be a big deal. But they said some things were not done the right way. And this particular lady on my left, Mewolaka is her name, who I'm going to be referring to as a mentor. So I won't keep shouting her name. And please be mindful of your comments, especially ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook. Abẹ́fẹ́ kí n lock a comment section. Mi ò fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bú anybody lórí show mi. You know me for that. I am not doing this show for them to be dragged. Either Mewolaka or Sisi Alagbo or the husband. Okay. Number one, if a story, ara kan tí mo sọ nìyẹn o, mo ní mi ò fẹ́ kàn bú anybody. Tẹ́ bá bú èèyàn máa block yín. So ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ pé ó ti bú èèyàn mo ẹ ṣe fẹ́ máa wo Facebook comments ni. Quickly delete your comments. Kí n tó block here. You know, I know you Facebook people, you will not, lè ṣe ni say. It's one of the reasons I'm tired of doing shows on Facebook. I'm very tired of doing shows on Facebook. Lè má búyàn. Mo máa block yín. I'm not doing this show for any one of them to be dragged. I repeat. So, mo ti tan Facebook mi. Tí n bá rí èébú, tẹ́ bú anybody, mo máa block yín. Mo ti sọ beforehand. So if you know you have done mistake, tó ti búyàn, delete ẹ kí n tó rí. Okay? They are not your family. They are not my family. This is just for people to learn from this thing. So, the lady that is having green scarf is said to be a mentor to the lady, which is the Sisi Alagbo, the one on the right. She's a young lady to this other one on the green. So, that is just to let you know what is going on. Now, presently, both of them are serious loggerheads. What is causing the loggerheads? The one in green usually talk about marriage. She's a polygamist, encourager. So it was surprising that she came for that lady who got married to a man who has an existing wife already. And the wife is still alive. Nothing is wrong with the wife. So when people felt she was throwing salt and calling the new husband of this lady a gigolo. So when we noticed that was when I got to know them anyway. Me, I don't even know who is Sisi Alagbo before. It was when the news started trending. I now went in search of who Sisi Alagbo be. From there, I can't see the guy who saying be Sisi Alagbo husband, who calls himself an engineer. I will call him a self-acclaimed engineer because I don't see the traces of being an engineer in that guy. But before then, let me point out some things. I will give every one of them where their mistake came from before we now learn lesson from this thing. Now, Mewolaka, who happens to be the mentor, I'm going to talk to you first. I know you may not like, you won't like me putting my mouth in this case, but anything that is trending on social media, especially that has generated so much noise, is open for everyone to talk about. I don't mean this for bad, other than for you to tell you your mistake in this case. Your number one mistake, somebody came to you for adverts. Like you said, you have somebody who is your admin, who manages the affair of your page. I have seen countless times where your whatever it is pop up, and Kenneth Obaraye, please get out of here. Who is talking about polygamy or no polygamy? Who is talking about you guys being in polygamy or not being in polygamy? Being polygamy, she being a poor man, they do polygamy in past. That is why you people keep creating poverty. Look, I don't want to talk to men this morning, and don't push me to that extent. Let me talk my talk. Okay? So like I was saying, Mewolaka, you call yourself an influencer, number one. Number two, I know you don't really associate much with people on social media. And little criticism, you turn it to enmity. I personally became your enemy because I tried to correct you when you started talking about women in diaspora. I think that was when I fell apart with you. You fell apart with me. I didn't fall apart with you. I still love you as a sister. And that time I was like, you are talking too much on this case. Can you please just relax? You don't live with women in diaspora. You don't live with them and their husband. You don't know what they are going through. Yes, we have some women that throw their husbands out and all of that. But even at that, ìwọ̀n bala lè judge wọn mọ́ because bá wọn sí nínú marriage wọn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ fi dàrú. Èmi náà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ sóbìnrin. I talk to women. For example, yesterday, I still posted something on single mothers and somebody took it personal. Who call me? If I put something outside and you take it personal, it doesn't mean I'm talking to you or I'm referring to you. I still do me. Yes, I said single mothers. Most single mothers. I never said all single mothers. If I should say all, then I've included myself. I said some single mothers do not marry for love or date for love. They go for somebody who can help them to carry their load. Be a driver, be a school driver who can be go and carry their children, is the truth. Okay? They look for somebody. If you don't have money to give them and you want to date a single mother, you have to be useful in another way. And I encourage women, if ọkùnrin kan bá dates here, he doesn't have money to give you, use him. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, because he will come to your house and eat free food. Not only eat free food, the kerewa cannot do in his house, he will come and do it with you. The wife can tell him no, but you will not tell him no. You want to make him happy so he can come back again. Use him very well. Use him as a driver. Use him as an errand boy. To be possible. As long as he doesn't have anything to contribute and say, oh yeah, he's dating you as a single mother and give you something in between and say, oh yeah, take to assist you. But at the same time, in dating, in as much as I still preach that in dating, a woman should be financially stable. You should be financially stable, and that is why you should not go below your standard and go and date somebody that cannot do anything that you'll be using your money for. If you are using your money for a man, then that man should be able to cover a certain area in your life. If you have to be the one spending for him. There are so many men like that who look out for women who are financially stable. They have nothing to offer other than that thing between their legs, and they will still collect money from you as a woman. If your head no straight, the money that is meant for your children, that is meant to take care of yourself and your children, they cannot help, and they will still expect you to give out of that money to them, and they will take the money. So, to a man, to their wife at home. So when she came out talking about women in diaspora, she went on almost every day I was like, woman, kí ló ń ṣe òtítọ́ now. Don't let people start feeling depressed. People are going through so much. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know what transpired between couple. Don't feel ja. Even if you hear something from a woman or a man. And at that time, I think it was when she just got married to her husband, and, you know, for reason best known to her, she sees all women in diaspora as bad women. So when I came out to talk, and I think at that point, she respected me. I give it to her. She respected me by saying, big sister, tẹ́ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ kí n mọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ torí ipò tí mo fi yín sí, but ẹ má kọjá àyè ara yín. You know, and me, if I talk once, I will go. Now, let's come back to she and Sisi Alagbo now. Sisi Alagbo came to you and said, I want to advertise products for you. So for me, I want you to be advertising my products. You charge her money. It is business. Then how did you guys now become so close? Is my question. You don't mix business with pleasure. It will always end up this way. So I am not disappointed with what is going on when I got updated with how you guys started and saying she was paying you money. You said it. I'm going to play your video and I'm going to analyze the video you did this morning that you posted. Somebody is paying you money to do adverts. How did you get so involved with that lady's family? She making you a mentor doesn't have anything to do with the relationship that girl decides to have. She's a full-grown adult. I didn't even know she has a mother until I saw her mother this morning carrying Bible and saying, they should beg you. I was like, so this girl has a mother. Her mother is still alive. Then how come she comes to social media? I always say is, if you have a good mother, your mother should be your mentor. And if you have become a mother, you are your own mentor because you are mentoring somebody already as a mother. Sisi Alagbo is a mother. She has 3 kids. She already should be a mentor. She should not be looking around for any mentor at this time, except she has failed herself. What mentor is she looking for? To wá jẹ́ orí social media. Ló ti wá pick mentor. Despite the fact that we know what has been going on social media. All the fights, all the secret leaking, all the exposures, things that we shouldn't know. We have known about some people because they decided to do familiarization on social media. Okay? Now, let me analyze your video that you put out this morning. This is not a ganging up thing. Before you will say they are ganging up against you. Me, I am not ganging up against anybody. My opinion is on a neutral ground. You know me, mudaduro lórí social media ni. But once something starts trending, it has become the property of everybody on social media. Kò dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọjà. Okay, where's that video? All right. Okay.
Kí n tó gba bí iṣẹ́ mi lọ, àjínà ni màá fọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe.
Okay.
Oní pẹ́pẹ́sẹ́ ọkọ mi ṣe kí ló lọ́kọ mi ṣe náà? Jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún ẹ ìdí tí o fi qualify as gigolo. Tí gbogbo ẹnu mi fi gbà again láti sọ gigolo.
Mewolaka, sorry to say, before you can call somebody a gigolo, ṣé ó gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ? Ṣó date ẹ rí? Ṣó date ẹni tó mọ̀ rí? That guy is somebody's husband. Don't forget. Because immediately you went for that store opening, I think that same day or second day, you drop a video. That video that you dropped is the beginning of this problem, of this crisis. Tó ń jà ròyìnròyìn lórí social media. Even without anybody telling me, I watched that video and I could relate it to that guy. Wọ́n ní téèyàn bá sọ àgbàdo mọ́dì, ẹyẹkẹ́yẹ á wá ṣá. you made that guy to go for your husband. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ rí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn á mọ̀ pé kò lépo lójú. Hello? Kò ní èpo lójú. I'm not trying to judge the guy for now. But truth be told, that your video, first video that generated this wahala was really uncalled for. You just came, you know a lot about these people. The Iyale is none of your business. If you look at it critically, Iyale, I repeat, is none of your business. You have your Iyale too. Are you telling me your Iyale is happy as things are? So who should come and fight? So somebody should come and fight for your Iyale in social media. You have no business with the Iyale. And from the story, the Iyale has 2 children from a previous marriage before marrying this guy. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn gan lọ gbé ẹrù tó wúwo jù lọ. Ara nǹkan tèmi sọ fáwọn ọkùnrin nìyẹn. Èmi sọ fáwọn ọkùnrin wípé orí ọkùnrin ò kí ń pẹ́ gbà míì tán bá ti lọ tí kíní wọn bọ̀ bí tí ibì kan wọn reason well. Why tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo obìnrin tó wà ní títí mi sọ pé single mother ò deserve love. Ẹgbẹ́ ìyẹnikẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́tọ̀. Single mother kó lọ wá single father. That guy, Ijinji Aye, the first wife he was to marry was a woman that has 2 children already. Where is the father of those children? Now, Owa Butter, you are saying wípé the Iyale told you there is no chair in their house. Whose business is that? Whose business is that? Tí kò bá ní chair nínú ilé. She can as well buy the chair. Yes. Marriage is 2 people. Tó wà nínú ẹ̀. Now, not only 2 people, this guy went to get married to a woman that has 2 kids before. And he doesn't, I don't know if he has before marrying this guy, lady. He now added the responsibility of those children to his own before the one the woman has for him. Already, the guy don't carry waiting pass am by doing that. If there is no chair, the lady can as well buy a chair if she's a responsible woman too. Nínú ilé yẹn, the man cannot afford to buy chair. Are you sure pé it is the house they are living? Is the house the woman is showing you? How can she tell you there is no chair in the house? There is no bed in the house, and you believed? Ìyá mi, ìwọ ló jẹ́ kó kó ẹ síta. Why will you believe that? There is no chair. There is no bed. The house is empty. Ṣé wọ́n force ẹ kó jókòó síbẹ̀? Please answer me. You were a single mother at a point before you got married to your current husband, right? In your house as a single mother, didn't you buy chair? Ó kéré ó tóbi, even if it is plastic chair, you buy it. You as a single mother, Yami Mewolaka, didn't you buy mattress in your own house as a single mother? You bought it. What stops her from buying the mattress? Okay, there is no mattress. There is no bed. Níbo ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tí ń kú mọ́lẹ̀ tó fi fún lóyún? Why tó máa fẹ́ni tí ò ní mattress àti bed nínú ilé àti chair? Why did she? She made her choice. People should learn to live by the consequences of their choice. Ó mọ̀ pé kò ní chair. Ó mọ̀ pé kò ní bed. And she decided to marry him. Marriage of 15 years. Abi? So that means the 15 years she spent with this guy, kò sí improvement láyé wọn. Then she's a wrong woman for the man. Gbogbo wa la bímọ. Ọmọ mi ṣe máa mọ mi ọkùnrin ṣe máa lọ fóbìnrin. Tí ayé ò ní improve. Ayé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ improve ni now. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ improve ni. Obìnrin yẹn lápá, òun náà lẹ́sẹ̀ àbí kò ní èèyàn nìkan ọkùnrin nìkan kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ ló gbọ́dọ̀ máa jẹ̀yà fún nǹkan nínú ilé àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin ni ká fọwọ́ wẹwọ́ ni ọwọ́ fi ń mọ́ nínú ilé ìyálé ò ṣẹ̀mí o but ibi tó ti dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ lèmi ń sọ you shouldn't have meddled in their affair. They came to you for business, advertise for us. That was your job. You should have just advertised. If she calls you mentor, it doesn't mean you should meddle that much. You went too deep into a family affair without being part of their family. The husband has people. The first wife, she has family. Second wife, they have family. Those are the people that have rights to play the role you went to play. Òun ló fa àrífín tó fi jẹ́ wípé your husband that has nothing to do with it. Wọ́n insult ọkùn ẹ̀ gan. Now listen to yourself here in that voice kíní tí mò ń play. Mo ń bọ̀ mo ń mú lẹ́yọ kankan ni o. Sorry it might be a bit long video. Torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe tètè ṣe láàárọ̀ yìí. Where is that page? Okay. A máa ń pé gbọ́n ni o, a kì í pé gọ̀ torí ọjọ́ mi. And for others, when people come to you for business, make it strictly business. Oh yeah.
Wípé lójú mi lójú ẹni ọlá nínú conference call yẹn ní ìyá Ikima ìyálé ẹ̀ ti jáwọ́ pé ó wá bá òun nínú ilé ó ní ó lálà wípé ó máa pàdé obìnrin kan tó máa yọ yín kúrò nínú poverty pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní chair tẹ́ ní báàgì bẹ́ẹ̀dì tẹ́ ní nǹkan tẹ́ máa jẹ yìí pé wọ́n ní obìnrin kan bọ̀ ó máa yọ yín kúrò nínú poverty ó máa lówó pé tó o bá ti ń.
Ìyá mi Mewolaka jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ ká bára wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ń bí. Obìnrin ti torí owó fẹ́ ọkùnrin. Kí ló dé tọkùnrin náà lè ti torí owó fẹ́ obìnrin? Ọkùnrin wà nínú ibì kan ara ní ìyàwó tó fẹ́ kò sí improvement tí ara ò fi ní mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ tí ò bí tán kó wá láti ibì kan ó pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tán jọ ń kétà fún. Kí ni contribution ìyàwó? Oníyàwó sọ pé òun lòun ń sanwó ilé òun lòun ń sanwó gbogbo ẹ̀. Bí tèmi ti máa ń sọ fóbìnrin and your type mo rí several times tó máa ń dọ́gbọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi mo máa ignore ẹni. So máa láwọn àwọn mentor single mother. Yes, proudly. You know why I'm proudly mentor to single mothers? Mentor single mother torí ẹ̀ pé lèmi. Single mother, mothering is not a sin and it is not a death. It's not a stigma. Except that woman is a failure. Tí o mọ nǹkan tó lè ṣe ló máa rí rẹ̀. Ló máa rí pé single mother tán bá sọ pé single mother ni ò ní gbórí proudly pé àwa rèé. Several times o ti throw jab tó ti pè mí mentor single mother. Is that woman's life, that ìyálé, her life would have been better if she decided not to remarry than to marry a man that could not afford. She has 2 kids already. Kí ló sọnù lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń wá? That if she wants to marry, she then went to marry a man that could not afford to buy a chair, that could not afford to pay rent, that could not afford to do this for her. She has to do it alone. And she still has to feed that man. Orí obìnrin yẹn burú ni mẹ́. Mewolaka. Orí ìyá mi ìfẹ́ sọ pé ìyá Ikima o. Orí obìnrin yẹn burú ni. Kí ló ń fi irú ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe? Ìwọ ló jẹ́ kóbìnrin proud of themselves. You are one of the women tó ń bú obìnrin tó bá jẹ́ single mother. Èyàn wọn tèmi máa bú làwọn tán níṣẹ́ lápá. Máa bú wọn dáadáa. Single mother tí ò bá níṣẹ́ máa bú. Tó rá jẹ ìjẹkújẹ. Á rìnrìn kúrì. Á bá yá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gàn jẹ́. Torí á ṣe nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ṣe. Sorry for my non-Yoruba speakers. This video is better for me in Yoruba. so apologies. Àwọn ọmọ tó bí àwọn ọmọ àfojúrí kúrì á tọ́ àwọn ọmọ lọ́nà tí ò tọ́ àtọ̀nà tí ò yẹ. Àwọn obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lèmi ń fèsì tí n bá bú single mother. Mo ń sọ fún single mother, ẹ tẹpá mọ́ṣẹ́ yín, ìwọ̀nba nǹkan tẹ́ bá ní ẹ ṣe pẹ̀lú pride, kẹ́ wá concentrate lórí àwọn ọmọ yín. Kí láǹfààní pa fọ́kọ tá ń lọ́kọ wèrè tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó kàn wà lára ìzókó nìkan. Á jẹun sí mi lọ́rùn, màá sanwó ilé, màá tọ́ sanwó ọmọ. Ó bẹ́tà kí n dá dúró kówó mi lè tó mi ná. Ìyẹn lèmi sọ fún obìnrin, o máa ń throw jab yẹn dáadáa, mo máa ń ṣe bíi pé mi ò rí ẹ because mi ò wá sórí social media láti wá ṣe fracas. Ó sọ wípé kán wà lábẹ́ obìnrin, kán wà lábẹ́ ọkùnrin, ó bẹ́tà. Òun ló ti sisi alágbo débi tó dé. Advice tó ń fún wọn lórí social media kò bá jẹni tó ti lọ yàwó 4, tó ti níyàwó 6, tó ti níyàwó 3 kan ṣàforí síbì kan. Àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn wá ń rí wọn bí aṣọ tó kàn ń bá sùn. No commitment, no responsibility. Wọ́n tún gba owó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ìwọ ló ti sisi alágbo débi tó délé ní now. Ìwọ ló ti preaching ẹ ló ti, òun ló ṣe ń pè ẹ́ ní mentor. Ìwọ ló mentor ẹ. Ẹni ọkùnrin tó bá ṣáà ti wá, adé orí ló ṣe pàtàkì. System kílẹ̀ adé orí ló ṣe pàtàkì tẹ́ ń pariwo yìí. Nigeria society ni. Ìlú tó gbádùn. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ló ṣe pàtàkì. Kóbìnrin lè dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀. Ta ni adé orí òfò tí ò wúlò? Ta ń la adé orí tó jẹ́ lẹ́yìn ẹsẹ̀ kẹta kò sí nǹkan míì tó lè filẹ̀? Ta ń la adé orí tóbìnrin máa ṣe kìtìkìtì kàtàkàtà tó máa sákiri láti tọ́jú ọmọ, tá tún máa tọ́jú ọkọ, tọkùnrin á tún gbowó yẹn tá lọ ná fóbìnrin míì ta, tá máa lọ fi ṣe fine boy. Tá ń nírú adé orí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ìwọ náà máa gbọ́, how does this sound? Ìwọ ló ń tì wọ́n wípé adé orí ṣe pàtàkì. Adé orí ṣe pàtàkì. Yes, adé orí ṣe pàtàkì. Adé orí tó bá gbádùn. Èmi gan sọ pé marriage is beautiful. But marriage, suffering and smiling is no marriage. Marriage tó jẹ́ wípé èèyàn lọ pẹ́ lómi ilẹ̀kùn is no marriage. Ìwọ gan fún rẹ ló jẹ́ ká mọ bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ra wọn. Ẹ̀yẹn kí náà ń porúkọ ẹ̀ Sisi Alágbo. Onígbà wo náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí date. Sisi Alágbo just left the husband less than a year. Àbí a year. Ó ti he ọkùnrin míì. Kò tiẹ̀ stabilize, kò dá dúró, kó tọ́jú ara ẹ̀ for some time. Kó concentrate lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Kó enjoy freedom ẹ̀ yẹn. Kó wá farabalẹ̀. Kó ṣà. Kó rọ̀ ní ọmọ tó níṣẹ́ gidi lápá. Lọ́mọ tó dúró tó ṣe wò lóbìnrin. Tó tún fine. Tó ní ọ̀yàyà. Ọkùnrin máa wá. Ọkùnrin gidi á wá. She's still young. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ ìgbà tó dá fọ́kù obìnrin láti commit pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin míì. Tó bá tọ́ àwọn ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ dé stage kan. How old làwọn ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ kí ló lóhùn jẹ́? Alágbo, Sisi Alágbo. Tẹ́tí sáré rush ẹ̀ tẹ́jẹ́ kó lọ lọ́kọ mi. Ọkọ dá lóòótọ́. Wàláhì ọkọ dá ni ó dá kóbìnrin wà lábẹ́ ọkọ. Kò bọ̀ ọkọ kò ń ṣọkọ wàhálà. Kò ń ṣọkọ wàhálà. Kò ń ṣọkọ tí ò ní value. Kò ń ṣọkọ tó jẹ́ pé because ọkùnrin yẹn gan mi mo yìí ń bọ̀ lórí tọkùnrin. Ìwọ ló ti wọ́n. Ìwọ ló ti wọ́n. Ìwọ ló ti Sisi Alágbo. Mo ń bọ̀ o. Fídíò ẹ̀ tí mo yin analyze. Má gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Kò ní nǹkan kan nínú ilé. Ṣé kò bẹ́tà kí ìyá yìí kí má kó dá jókòó? Tó bá jẹ́ yàrá kan lágbára ẹgbà kó gbà á. Ṣé kò bẹ́tà kó máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ? Ó mọ ìkanra tó máa kan máa ọmọ tán bí. Ìkanra tí ìyá yìí kí má. Nígbà tára bá ní tọkọ ẹ̀ tún gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀ gbóná, orí àwọn ọmọ nìyà yẹn máa ń bọ́ sí. Nǹkan tèmi ò ṣe máa sọ pé single mother jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé torí àwọn ọmọ náà máa jẹ̀yẹ̀. Táyé ọkùnrin yẹn bá ti ní lára, tọkọ á ti ń sunkún, àwọn ọmọ ló máa dìgbájúlù. Torí àwọn ọmọ náà wà tó sí ẹ̀ tó máa ṣe transfer aggression lé lórí. But tó bá dá wà tó ti gba kádàrà, tó ti adjust, wàhálà ìgbésí ayé ìrọ̀rùn àtàláfíà lòun àtọ̀hún ẹ̀ máa gbé tó máa fìfẹ́ tọ́ wọn ó lè má sí mọ́ṣowó kọ́ la fi ń tọ́ ọmọ tọ́mọ fi ń ṣoríire ìfẹ́ àti ìwọ̀nba nǹkan tá a bá ní káwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ sí school ká wà ń bẹ̀ fún wọn ká fìfẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ gàrí ni kájọ jókòó mu gàrí yẹn tó bá jẹ́ búrẹ́dì la lè afford kájọ mú kò ń ṣe wípé kí obìnrin wà níbi tí wọ́n ń jẹ ráìsì àti chicken pẹ̀lú gbájú káwọn ọmọ máa rí níbi tí ọmọ ìyá wọn ti ń sunkún all the time ìbànújẹ́ ni fún ọmọ ó dẹ̀ máa affect ọmọ in a lot of ways kí ọmọ máa rí pé nù ìyá àwọn ò dùn ìfẹ́ ìtẹ̀ orí ọmọ ló máa ń bọ́ sí òun ló ṣe máa rọ́mọ mi tó mọ̀wé tó bá dé stage kan á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń drop ní class all because inú ìyẹ́ ò dùn nínú ilé ó rí ìyẹ́ ó ń sunkún day and night ó ń rí ìyẹ́ bí ọkọ ìyẹ́ àbí bàbá ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń dì ló gba nígbàjú ó ń rí ìyẹ́ bí ìyẹ́ ṣe ń complain kò máa sí nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ wa bàbá yín ò máa fi nǹkan kan sílẹ̀ ọmọ á máa wò pé irú useless father wo làwọn ní